So I'm going through my emails here. Hasbro, where's my Dragonfly?
They cannot ship it to you until you confirm your address.
Well, my
More time.
address
That you didn't let me. Eight
deadline
more
was
times.
yesterday.
Eight more times. 8 more times. No more, no less.
Deadline was yesterday. So let's see. Processing soon for Pulse. Iron Grenadier. Processing soon for Pulse. Iron Grenadier Bat. Processing. I'm sorry, this is all BBTS. Alpine. So I got notifications for all three of those
You got
processing
Alpine?
soon. Yeah, BBTS is getting them.
Oh,
Processing
of course I ordered from
soon.
Amazon.
It's all a crapshoot on who
Well, I know.
gets their shit first.
He's invalidating your feelings, Eric. So just don't worry about it.
That's all right. I'm used to that. I work for a large corporation. Does anybody in the studio share? Does anybody actually use these display stands? Can they knock off $5 and not give us these?
I'm sure somebody uses
Stop.
them.
Look at you.
See, there you go.
So Derek's comment there, my response to that is no balls. Let's see you do it, Derek. I will ride shotgun with you, and I'll pay for the gas.
Look, I'm expecting, hoping to have it in hand within the next 2 weeks.
That'd be awesome.
Just from previous timelines, from getting these emails with the deadlines from other HasLabs, should be soon. People are getting their Giant Mans now. So
I thought people got those already.
nah, they just get them this week.
Wow.
I completely forgot about them.
Yeah.
Did you order one, Joe?
No.
Oh.
No. I just like it was one of those things like even like I haven't ordered any HasLabs. I haven't went in on any HasLabs yet. But it's like I'll still like they're in the ether. Like you see something every now and then, things like that. Yeah, that one I ain't heard a peep about and completely off the radar until I saw some pictures of it.
Yeah, I saw Kale got his, and people in Marvel Legends groups are starting to get theirs in. Looks good. Looks like it came out well. Haven't seen too many complaints. So one guy say he was missing some pieces, but
Well, the
nothing
line's
perfect.
dead. Let's just cancel it down.
Lines dead, right?
All dead. I'm going to take that $1 away from that child that did it and put it together. Family
No
can eat
supper
next.
for him.
So, what's up, Lou?
This is a live hangout, Lou, so you can always join if you want. That goes for anybody in the chat.
Most of us are live.
Yeah.
Or Memorex.
Mm-hmm. Or Eric over here. He's AI. We AI'd him in.
That's right.
So he thought he was signing up for another subscription to the Realm for next year's box, and turns out I got his likeness and voice rights.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Shall we play a game?
AI is getting very sophisticated. You can't even tell what videos are real anymore sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're scrolling through and so-and-so said, what? This is not real. This can't be real.
Oh, I figured it out.
Figured it out.
Where babies come from?
No, my
Still working on that one?
ratchet. Just like all the other figures, dope. The arm comes off.
Mushroom peg?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just the Fall of Cybertron figures have the gimmick where you take the arm off and attach.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't pull the arm off.
I would so love a re-release of that game. I know that's one of the rumors going around that Microsoft's got licensed to 2 Transformer games, and the rumors like, oh, it's War 4 and Fall of Cybertron. I'm like, I think I'd love Fall of Cybertron a little bit more, but I don't see them remaking it.
Unless they make their own version.
I don't know. At this point, if you wanted to play those games, you'd have to have like an old 360 and hunt down the digital discs. I mean the physical discs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've still got my PS3. I've still got both discs.
You should be able to still play the game though. Then
So
not the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, you can still play the game, but like I love the
Yeah.
multiplayer. Now my PS3 has stopped connecting to internet for some reason. Supposedly it's because I don't have the ability to do
Buy a better
two-factor.
system, Xbox. Buy a better system like Xbox.
Not right now. My wife's mouse cost me too much money. But
Derek says the multiplayer servers are shut down.
Yes, we know this, Derek.
So well, not necessarily.
Isn't there a private server out there somewhere?
There are private servers, and they've linked them up. This is how I learned that my system no longer connects to Wi-Fi. But supposedly it's because I can't do 2-factor authentication, so I can't get them anymore. But anyway, there's supposed to be a private group that's done it, and when you would log on just like normal, you go to multiplayer, and it goes to their private servers. You can still play, and it was up. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yeah, I played the multiplayer a little bit. I more was a fan of the actual game itself.
Oh, I love both. Don't get me wrong, but I really got into the multiplayer. That's one of the few multiplayers I actually got really good at because I played it so much.
Oh, look who remembers that there's a Friday night show too besides Tuesdays. What's up, Rusty? I haven't seen you in a while.
Look, as soon as you come in, you get shit. You know what? Rusty, thank you for coming in. We appreciate your presence.
Rusty just looking at me like, "Fuck it."
I didn't hear it. My headset wasn't working when I came in. So what did I get shit for? Please repeat
Never mind.
your shittiness.
This is the only thing you need to.
You missed it.
This is the only thing you need to know. Eric doesn't
has
like
a small
you,
penis.
and I love you. So that's all you need to know.
How are you guys?
Good, man. I haven't spoken to you since Rome Nation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I guess we've just been missing each other. Same with Eric Z. I mean, I've seen Eric Z post and stuff, but I haven't had a chance to chat with him. Scotty, I fucking see that guy all the time. Sorry, are we allowed to swear on live Hangouts?
Yeah,
stuff?
we're not monetized.
We don't care. We're not monetized, right? Okay. Good stuff. Joe, how the hell are you?
Super. How about you?
Hanging in there, buddy.
To play a song that represented your country on TV or in movie theaters back in the 90s, I'm super. Right. So thanks for asking.
Don't know that reference.
It was South Park.
I don't either.
It's from South Park.
I'm not a South Park fan.
Well, that's your problem.
Agreed.
Man, that turned quick.
Right? I got shit on within the first 5 seconds.
Don't shit on him. Oh, I'm going to shit on him now.
Right, exactly.
No, I just said it was his problem. I said it was his problem.
It feels like I'm being ostracized or something for being a Canadian. I don't know.
You feel targeted.
Look, I am not going to upset Canadians because y'all go through war crimes like they're a checklist, okay? So
they've had it too good for too long.
Yeah, agreed.
Listen, Esteban, Wolf Nation is not here. They could not make it, so drop that shit right now.
Oh,
there's no Wolf Nation.
All right, so I can't find the actual group that did it, but yes, you can. As of 2 years ago, you could play War 4 and Fall of Cybertron multiplayer on PS3 and PC.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember when the private servers were going around.
Yeah, but it was a big thing. Like, I'd love.
I like
would love to-
multiplayer as well. I like playing the Jets.
Mhm.
Sorry, which
Yeah.
game are we talking about?
War 4 and Fall of Cybertron.
Oh, right. Yeah. Man, I haven't played that in forever. I should fire that up.
Did you see?
I
Swindle go up for pre-order? Did you get him?
Not
No.
yet. I'm glad you
am
said
I supposed to?
Only if you want to. Don't let anyone
I
bully you.
thought I thought Scotty was going to send me a copy.
No, he only sends his stuff to Bobby.
I know. It's okay. We've already talked about that. Hey, Black Ops 6 comes out tomorrow.
I am not a rich
Black
man,
Ops
Benny.
6 is actually already out.
Oh,
It came out hit midnight. Well, it hit midnight for me last night, so I played a bit last
really?
night. Yeah,
Oh, okay. 'cause I
midnight
thought it was...
Friday, whatever midnight you are for
Yeah.
Friday, it would hit.
Oh,
So-
I thought it was you could just pre-install it, but you couldn't play it until tomorrow.
No, yeah, you could pre-install it, but like, so what's today's date? The 25th is the
25th.
release date. So for me, it once it hit midnight last night, I was able to start playing. If you were in California,
Okay.
it would have
I
been
thought it was
3
thought it was
a.m.
tomorrow.
my time. Nope. Yeah, I've been
What do I know?
on and off playing all day.
Nice. How was it?
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty because I haven't played much in the last 2 years. So
Well,
But-
I haven't played. Yeah, no, neither have I. And that's why I was like, you know what, the new Black Ops coming out, I'm going to jump into it. But and oddly enough, I fired up the PC and I can't remember what the previous version of Black Ops was that I had, but the PC wanted to update it, and I was like, sure. While I'm waiting for Black Ops 6 to come out, I'll do the update. And there was like 120 gigs. This will be done in 4 hours, and I went nope, and canceled and walked away.
yeah, it's
You can
They're
let it
brutally updates.
play.
What's that?
You can let it download while you walk away.
I
Video.
could, but I was
You don't have to
just
sit there and watch.
I didn't. You know what my internet's like. If I let something like that consume all my bandwidth, the wife will get angry because she can't watch Love Is Blind. So you know,
set it to
I'm,
download overnight when everybody's asleep. So you wake up in the morning.
okay, you guys
It's
are
good
making
to
me
go.
look bad up here. It's just-
I am drinking
are you drinking?
our recommended bourbon from Mr. Nick. The
Nick the
Burning
toy guy?
Chair. No. Nick,
okay.
Nick Brammer, our friend
okay.
and colleague. He recommended this, so I picked it up. It's not bad. It's not bad
What-
for an inexpensive bourbon.
What is it? You kept turning it, but you never quite made it all the way around for the
Called
I
label.
think the
burning
label's
chair.
ripped off.
Oh.
All right. It's called the Burning Chair.
Oh.
Why is it so small down in the corner?
Because
I have no
it's
idea.
because Scott's cold.
I have no idea.
well, I am drinking in honor of our Canadian friend, Juan Royal.
Crown
Oh,
Royal.
man.
There we go. Canadian whiskey.
There you
That took me a full second for you to figure out that joke, Joe. By the way, you probably could have counted one Mississippi there before I figured that one out. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Derek. Now Derek's busting my ass. Why do I even show up to
I
these
don't
things?
know.
I don't even know. Oh my god.
I'm just glad that's what you're paying the gerbils for.
Seriously.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess the rest of the
Oh
work's
my
for free.
god, Joe, you're on fire this evening.
I
Jesus.
know. Oh shit! So I went on Show Z to order this swindle, and I got excited. I saw an SDF one
What
model,
one?
and I was like, "Sweet,
Yeah?
hell yeah!"
Yeah.
It's a Lego set.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
That was the disappointment I just heard from you all was also my disappointment. Yeah, 4,600 pieces.
See, Eric would probably be interested in that, but he's angry at them right now. So
I mean, it looks.
little-
Don't get me wrong. It looks good. Like the head, the quote unquote, like the command. What's the word I'm looking for? The bridge. The bridge looks tiny when you look at in the upright
I think
mode.
it's supposed to be?
What is
The,
it?
the
I don't
command
know.
bridge
I mean-
is supposed to be tiny.
well, I mean, the SDF one was the size of an island. So
Yeah.
yes.
It just
What are
looks.
we talking about?
So,
Yeah.
do y'all remember Beetlejuice, the guy with the shrunken head?
Mhm.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
It just
Oh,
looks.
really?
Yeah. Hold on.
Huh? That makes me want to go look it up now.
What
I'm,
toy are
I'm,
you talking
I'm
about?
sending the link
In the chat,
in our private chat.
the private chat. Haha, screw you, chat squad.
So
Oh.
if it went well, I'll be. You know what? I'm not gonna.
If you were here,
I am not a gatekeeper.
What's the price on that thing?
118.
Ah,
It's G star or I don't know, JIE, and then separate word is star.
SDF1 Macross with lights.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you
Oh,
scroll
this is
down,
like
it's
it's
the
like a
second
Lego
full picture.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the second full picture. Look where it's upright. Check out the bridge.
Okay, so yeah, no, I see the bridge. So all right, SDF1 cartoon.
It doesn't look bad.
No, it looks
images.
good. I did not like until I started scrolling through more pictures and got to the bottom. I had no clue it was a Lego set.
So, do any of you guys actually do Gundam?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Is the Gundam model kits like are they all snapped together, no glue?
I think so. I think they're.
You talk to Gort. He
Mhm.
does Gundams. He had me wait online with him for 40 minutes just to get into the Gundam booth at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to talk to Gort.
Or Oscar Alonso. He's really into them. Oh, okay, all right, Jedi. So, what's do you have the answer to Scott's question? Or are you just a fan of the show?
95% is Snap-on.
I guess the other
All right.
5 is not.
Because I've been seeing some kits like pop up on my TikTok, and looking at them, they look extremely like well painted and all like,
Yeah, the Gundam kits are they're fit together. They're not glue. You don't use glue. They fit together. The smaller HD kits don't hold together super well. If you're messing with them, they tend to fall apart sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But the MG kits and the PG kits are actually pretty nice. Like they hold together real well.
Can I steal the screen for a second?
Sure.
Actually, sorry. Let me keep talking. I gotta find the picture first because I'll show this to Joe, and maybe this will make you feel better about that SDF1 cockpit.
I used to have, I believe it was Matchbox who made them in the 80s, made the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that. It was like one of my favorite toys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had a SDF1 model kit, but it was only like that big. It wasn't like a big thing.
There's the bridge, Joe.
That looks right on the ship mode.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks right there. But what I mean is, if you go to that second picture,
Right.
where it's upright, it's got the pylons above its head. It looks disproportionate.
Oh, the head looks really small in
Yeah,
the
like
transform mode. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Stop sharing.
Joe
Oh,
wants
no.
a real life scale one.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm telling you, it just looks doofy to me.
Yeah, it does. You're right. I didn't see that picture, but you're right. Yeah, in the transform mode, that looks really dumb. At the
See,
top
I got
there.
Canada on my side.
Not all
That
of
should tell you
Canada.
everything you need to know.
Rusty, don't sell yourself short, buddy. So hold on.
But it does look much better.
That's like saying Rhode Island is for us.
You know what?
It does
I'm
look
trying to
much
be nice
better in
here.
ship mode though.
Yeah, like proportionally, you mean like?
Yeah, it just looks better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks better in ship mode. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good in both of them. Like I said, it's just
That's how the display is in ship mode.
the bridge throws it off.
Hmm.
But yeah, I had that Matchbox one, dude. I love that thing. Like, I actually had the SDF1 playset,
Oh,
Really?
I did not.
and I loved that friggin' playset. And parents divorced. I'm sure it's gone now. One of the things I wasn't able to take with me, and I've never been able
You
to
can't
find that.
take anything with you.
Oh, watch me. I've never found the playset like for sale anywhere. There's a local toy store here in Virginia that has one. He's not selling it. That's one of the things I would probably go to $2,500 on. The only thing I've found is the antenna, just the antenna that's like 4 inches tall on eBay for $75. But I love that playset, dude. I had so much fun with that as a kid.
Yeah, I didn't have the playset. I had the one that I believe was Matchbox made. right now I'm seeing on eBay for like $500
Mhm. It's insane, man.
with the really long arms and. Yeah.
Esteban, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Esteban.
Yeah, he said he was watching us and baseball while he was at work.
Oh,
terrible.
Well, his Dodgers
fuck
are in the
Soto.
World Series, so
Hey, that reminds me. Is there any hockey going on tonight?
There's a lot of
I'm
hockey
pretty
somewhere.
somewhere.
I'm sure there's hockey going on right now.
There's
By
like
the way, Vikings lost again last night. And,
Nobody cares about
I
the
told
Vikings.
you. I told you there's just no being a fan of the Vikings without thinking they're just gonna screw it all up.
try being a Browns fan.
I got the
Or
hateful
Bears
thing
fan.
right there.
Have the Browns ever won a Super Bowl?
No, ever,
Oh,
not
okay.
ever,
How many times have they gotten to the Super Bowl?
not ever.
Oh, well then you're slightly worse than us. We've got there 4 times, but never won.
Oh right, you had who's the quarterback during that era? Was it Fran?
Jedi mindset. Why don't you be a long-time listener, first-time caller, and get your butt into in here?
Jedi mindset. I ran into Robotech by accident. One of the local stations was doing a marathon of the first like 6 episodes, and I couldn't believe how awesome that was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take Mid-May out, that series is solid. Mid-May just wants me to put my head in a sliding glass door and just shut it.
Speaking of awesome series, by the way, I'm going to give a shout out to Ricky because I know that he mentioned this to me a long time ago, and I never actually hooked into it until recently. But is anybody watching Vox Machina?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Like season 3 just came out, I think, last week, and that's what because it like popped up in my Prime, and I was like, oh shit, that's right. Ricky talked about that. I'll go and check it out. And I was like, 30-minute episodes, easily consumable, fun cartoon. Yep, I'm in.
So
I'm all caught up, brother. So
Vox Machina actually, it was the season finale yesterday.
So they don't release it all at once. They do it like one episode a week, or
screw that up.
Last 3 episodes were yesterday.
I need to catch back up on those then.
Yep,
right.
3 episodes, 12 episodes each.
Yeah.
They do 3 episodes each week.
Oh, okay, all right. And I'm only halfway through season 2 right now because, like I said, I just started watching it last week there. So it was date.
Honestly, I'm liking
Rondo.
season 3 better than I like season 2.
I think season 3, as far as story and everything else goes, has been their best season so far.
Nice.
So Jedi, what I'm seeing is that you could also bring your date into the chat too. You just don't want
you
to.
Got you got a phone holder in the car there, Jedi, right? You could just.
Well, he's on a date, so yeah.
Hit that link. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? He's got the phone in the holder in the car, driving down the road with the date, right? Just
All
hit
of
the
us have
link.
hang out with your missus before.
I don't
we're all
understand the
friends
problem.
Yeah.
No judgment. No judgment.
Yeah.
Date on a tour with a friend to Columbus for a concert.
So on my first date with my new boyfriend, he logged us into some YouTube chat thing and with a bunch of nerds.
And now I'm getting spam phone calls from overseas call centers.
Oh, sorry, Scotty. Does Drea and Jedi's date know each other here, or
I would hope so.
Yeah, they hang out.
He didn't say he was on a
see.
date. It was date night.
Yeah.
Usually
But that-
date night is...
Oh,
That means
sorry.
he's on a date.
Right.
Yeah, but when someone says date night, they usually
Date night,
usually with your
it's-
significant other, not just
Or
I'm
also
on
known
my
as
first date.
your date.
No.
No.
They're trying to save the relationship because it's obviously in some kind of downward spiral that they need to have date night. That's
Yeah, I mean, let's be
that's
honest.
what
with
date
you.
night is.
If he's listening to YouTube while they're on date night, it might be. But hey, you know what?
Dates.
We appreciate that you chose
Not
us.
going well. Is that what you're saying?
during this
Oh my
crucial moment in
gosh.
your relationship, we're very happy that you chose us. So, Jedi, call in. Let us know what the problem is. Maybe we can work through this.
Maybe
right?
maybe we can help you out.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Jedi's
5
gonna
guys
be
on
I
like-
can
here.
I can bring a unique Canadian perspective to your relationship woes.
Yeah.
Now she's sitting on that passenger seat going, Jedi.
I'm out.
I know his real name, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Jedi, what's wrong with us? What are they talking about?
What did
What's
you
wrong
tell
with
these people?
us?
No. She's not saying what's wrong with us. She's looking at
See,
him.
what's wrong with
what the fuck is wrong with you? Exactly.
These are the
Seriously?
people you hang out with on
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday nights. Like,
Yeah. So this goes out to
What you listening
Jedi's
to?
date. Just to let you know, everything he told us is private. We are not going to put it out here.
this is Lexi, and he is fine, fellas. He's explained it to me. What the hell is Macross? This is the
Damn,
best
she
date night
took
ever.
his phone. She had to take his phone. Like, nope.
Hi,
You're
shout out
done.
to Lexi for being a
You're
good
done.
sport. Hi, Lexi.
Yep. Yeah, we appreciate you.
We
really
appreciate
do.
you.
Jedi mind said, just tell it, say Robotex. You'll probably know what that is.
Jedi. Blink once for yes and twice for. if you need help, just
So, Derek, you are correct. Date night is important. I'm looking forward to our next one.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that
Lexi,
was
you need
fun.
your own YouTube account so that you can.
Yeah, it helps the views.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want you guys to know where to find me.
She goes, I'm not having you all screw up my algorithm.
She's like, nope. Can you imagine what her feed would look like? Sorry, Lexi.
Yeah, my bad. It's okay.
Somehow,
They
my
probably
wife
said,
gets ads for BBTS on her Instagram, and she's never
Oh,
heard or seen or logged
No,
onto
dude,
it ever.
they're
I
always
thought you
just
said she
like-
got
when you and your significant other, right, end up like sharing emails or accounts or stuff, right, in any way, shape, or form, and whatever they shop for will show up in your feed. I've got friggin' shampoos and makeup and like nail crap that shows up in my Facebook feeds and stuff for no friggin' reason. Oh my god! Like,
I don't know, Rusty. That does not happen to me. So I don't know what you're doing.
okay, whatever, Scotty. Obviously, you and Andrea are not as close as me and Miley. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
So,
hearing.
so Lexi,
Hey,
if you
yo.
had to put your relationship between Rusty and his wife and Scott with Andre, where would that fall then?
She doesn't even know what Macross is.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. It's
Actually,
probably
I don't. You know what? So would Drea know what Macross is, Scotty?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Drea
okay,
knows
all right.
more about anime than anybody on this.
Oh, you picked a good one.
But don't worry, it's probably been said enough. Some phones done picked up. My phone's probably done picked up on it.
Literally my third date with Drea, and I said, and I sat her down and I'm like, listen, I need you to know something up front.
I'm a giant nerd.
I'm a giant nerd. I'm into Transformers. I collect them, and I do this stuff. She's like, "Oh, that's what you were telling me? Oh, I watch anime all the time. I was raised in Japan."
I thought it was gonna be the pagan thing.
So,
Or the,
I
or
was
the,
like, afraid you had like a secret family or something.
Yeah,
I was going.
I've got
I was going
three
to go down a
families in
much
6 different
worse.
states.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Huh. I'm married.
Or like a sexual
Oh,
fugitive or something.
I'm
she likes
heavily
your all
addicted
dressed
to-
chips, man.
Excellent. Good. See, she's a solid girl.
Yeah,
I like
see,
her.
I kind of.
You do know who you're talking to, right? You
Yeah.
remember who
We
you're
were
talking
about
Yeah.
to. Okay.
8
Your
years
girl?
in.
The one that
What?
told me that. Is that what you-
No. I'm talking about Lexi.
She vogued at you.
No.
I'm talking about Lexi. You know who you're talking
Oh,
to. right?
Lexi liked the all dressed chips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Here,
yeah,
I'm sorry, Rusty.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah. No, sorry.
There you go, Rusty.
Sorry,
There you go.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're the only one with a button, so this is all on you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay, right. Because Jedi came up to me, he was like, "Can I take all these?" And I was like, "Dude,
But
like I own them or something."
I was with my wife for about 8 years before I started the whole collecting thing. So kind of definitely threw her for a little loop in the beginning.
So
Yeah,
were y'all
no
eight
kidding.
years,
You
eight
hid that part
together?
of yourself from her.
were y'all 8 together, then you started collecting, or she just like you somehow hid this for 8 years?
No, and I didn't start collecting till we were about 8 years in is when I got my first
Okay.
MP.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So she saw the downward spiral.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
5 years for me, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh no, I introduced my wife to it hard and heavy. So
No, I wasn't.
You knew.
I wasn't a collector. I never thought I should be
If you're doing
one.
your bedroom, Joe.
Yeah, I was actually I had already shocked my wife with being a Magic the Gathering player before I decided that was just gonna suck the entire financial core that I had out of me and destroy my soul in the process, and I stopped playing it and immediately started spending my money on Transformers.
Yeah, that's financially stable.
And she was like, "Oh, great."
You could have at least resold the Magic cards.
I did. And
Yeah,
and that's what started off part of my collection, right? But at first she was like, "So you're gonna sell all these, right?" And I was like, "Yep." And she was like, "Okay, good." And a bunch of stuff showed up in the mail, and she was like, "What the hell is all this?" It's my new hobby, sweetheart. Oh no!
He didn't for much longer after that, Derek.
Yeah.
I was playing with a MP Ironhide. Was the very first one, and she was looking at me like, "What are you doing? What is that?" I said, "Don't worry about it."
Oh, actually, you know
Don't worry
what?
about
That's what got we ended up in Toys R Us. I think we were getting something for Christmas for my nephews, and I saw MP Blue Streak and Prowl on the shelf, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And that's what started my MP collecting. And she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like,
What?
"Oh, you don't know about my Transformers?"
No.
Anyway, Derek, how come you're not in here? Although you have been on 2 other shows this week, so. Okay, sorry. You're right. You're right. My bad. Derek should just live in the realm.
So Jedi says it is the first time he showed Lexi the second room in his apartment, where he put his collection. That she had 2 questions: how much all this cost, and how long you've been doing it. Oh,
My wife doesn't even ask.
So
She's just handle it.
Yeah, my wife knows I got that I have extra income on the side, and that's usually what I pay for everything with. So, but it's also a medical emergency fund.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I was just going to say when I met my wife, I was a business owner, and shortly thereafter, before things got serious, actually, as things were getting serious, my business I had to close down, and I had this existential moment where I started selling off all my collection, and she's like, "Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it."
That is a solid woman.
I know, right? So I've been hanging on ever since.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
yeah, my wife wouldn't tell me not to sell it.
Yeah, honestly, my wife she just wants me to be happy, which is very awesome.
She doesn't. We're at a point where she knows what needs to be done is done, and she doesn't ask. She doesn't question. She don't get it, but she don't really mind that at this point. In the beginning, it was a little bit of a shock in the beginning to her. Where you putting all this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put a little shelf above my computer desk, which was my original plan. Like 3 MP, 4 MPs, 8. Yeah, this ain't gonna work.
You're like, these are bigger than I thought.
Wait, you want to go to? Oh, you want to go to IKEA this weekend? Yeah, let's go to IKEA. Came back with a detail. Where you putting this detail thing? Where you putting it? I'm putting it in the bedroom, right next to my computer desk. Just one. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
Then eventually I had like 2 Billies lined up against the wall in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And then she's like, just put them in the fucking living room already.
Well, so
in the bedroom.
my wife actually broke down one year for my birthday because the same thing was happening in like this one spare bedroom that we had, right? Like Billy bookcases like this were like sprawling out in the bedroom. And then one year she actually went and she spent like $800 at IKEA buying Besta units, right? Like the bigger, deeper units, and she put it in the basement. And actually built like a TV unit against like the main wall that was in our basement because we already had a TV down there on a TV stand, and she basically took this TV stand, chucked it, built this Besta square thing around, put the TV in it, and then she dragged me downstairs for my birthday, and she's went, "Your collection lives here now."
That's awesome.
And I was like, "You are the best wife ever," and she was like, "I know, but your collection lives here now."
I just want to make this clear. It's here.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to be bringing your wife to the next get together.
I have suggested it to her, and she has not said no. So we shall see, gentlemen. We shall see. I told her. I told her
no
the other wives are there. So does anybody else have this Studio Series 86 Bumblebee?
No.
Yes.
Do you? Do you struggle to get like the front and rear half to like peg into each other? Like it keeps popping out.
I don't transform it.
Are you using enough lube?
It's a fucking Hasbro product.
Right.
I'm struggling.
Oh, my shit here, like there. Right, like see that gapping? I can't get that to peg in.
It's a Hasbro product, and you're struggling.
Yeah. One. And two,
yeah.
It's a Hasbro product. It's not going to fit.
Okay.
I mean, my
experience.
Do you even transform bro card?
1, 2, 3, 4. This is like the 5th Studio Series 86 figure I bought, and it's the first one that I've had a problem with. So that's why I was asking.
That's 20%. That's about right.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
But,
Chances, in all honesty, yeah, you probably won't. There's something somewhere that just won't. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Does the other
I was
Moses is not me.
Does the other side peg in?
Well, this is the weird thing is that if you get one side pegged in, then the other side pops out. So right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, there. Nope.
So
okay, there. Nope.
Unfortunately,
okay, there.
you're the guy that would solve that problem for you.
Yeah. So you're kind of pegging on a pivot. When
Yeah.
one pops in, one pops out.
Yeah. Like almost like something is twisted in the waist, but I don't think he has a waist swivel. I can't remember now. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The thing cost me $14. I don't care.
Amazon sale?
Yeah, I think that's where I picked this up. No, actually, I snagged this out of Toys R Us the day I went to go see Transformers 1, but I think it was already marked
Canadians.
down. Yeah, we got a Toys R Us, dude. Be jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, guys.
Evidently, there's one opening in Chicago. So
I saw that
really?
same ad today. Yeah.
I thought I heard that there was still one
Probably
open in the
Naperville.
U.S. somewhere.
in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So I thought
We had
somebody
our-
had said that.
BotCon was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was unimpressed.
American Dreams Mall. Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see if they can make it work.
I mean,
it's not the same as it was in the
No,
70s and 80s.
No.
Well,
Like this sounds
I mean,
stupid.
sorry. See, if it makes you feel any better, I curse the fact that there's no Target up here because every time that I see you guys getting figures out of Target long before they show up in Toys R Us in Canada, right? I'm like, when do I get mine? You know,
Dude, I went to Target 5 times over 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's right. You and I were talking about that about the Optimus, saying you couldn't find one either. So
well, they said they had it in stock, but it was never on the shelf. But it was continuing to say it was in stock. So I was.
That's
literally
why I
going back,
hate
every
big
2 to
box.
3 hours because
Whatever.
it's literally a mile and a half from my house, and
I just
I
opened
hate
it.
big box stores. I hate them.
This is a solid figure. Oh my gosh.
What is?
keep talking about Studio Series Prime.
Oh yeah, you got yours.
Yeah, I just opened it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if they're going to put any effort into anything Studio Series, right, they better put it into Prime, because if you screw up Prime, the fandom's going to come after you.
That backpack is, I'm sorry.
Too much?
It's, well, they had the design, right? They had...
Well, it's got the hole in it, right?
Design, the MP10 design. And you can hide, all this is to hide the wheels, right?
Yeah.
But they did that with the MP10 design. This is the MP10, this is the Voyager, downsized Voyager.
Hmm.
So they did that, and then you could, I don't understand. I just like you had the design, just torso like MP10 and the legs like you did with these. Perfect. But
Tell us how you feel, Z. Tell us how you feel. Don't hold your feelings in.
It's a pretty good figure. I want to hate it, but I don't.
Give me a second, guys.
I mean, the backpack's it's bad, but it's not hateful.
It's not.
It's
not MP44 backpack. Is that the one that was bad?
Yeah, because they had to hide the electronics or something.
Yeah.
It's a good figure.
Yeah, Tyler, I think that's any fandom.
Yeah, that is probably.
Yeah, well,
although I will say I haven't seen anybody say anything bad about Transformers 1 yet.
No, it's great.
To be fair, right? So
I'm really happy. I was happily surprised how good it was.
I agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was scared and came out of that theater going, finally.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not buying the figures, but I'm happy with how they set everything up.
Honestly, if third party makes them, I'll buy them.
What's that? The TF ones?
Figures. Yeah, 100%.
Probably. Why not?
What about the YOLO Park ones?
My stuff needs to be transforming. I make a few exceptions to that on occasion, but I don't know. YOLO Park stuff.
Well, look how gorgeous this is. This is the MDLX. Look how gorgeous that guy is.
Don't even get me started on the MDLX stuff, man. Oh my god.
I mean,
Scotty, I'm with you, but at the price, at the price of the YOLO Park stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I'm okay with it, to be honest.
YOLO Park. He's great.
If it felt special to me, I'd probably. But for example, I have two non-transforming figures in my collection: a Flame Toys Hot Rod, and a Flame Toys Tarn.
That's a great figure.
Those feel very special. They feel like they're a piece.
Oh, for sure.
But, and that's just, I don't get that vibe from YOLO Park. I'm not saying that YOLO Park's product is not, especially like their higher end products, is not quality. I'm not saying that. But I even, as much as I love Rodimus, I still haven't bought that MDLX Rodimus yet either.
Oh, I have him.
Yeah.
He's great.
I want him. I do. But every time I go to buy him, I'm like, well, that's $80-$90 that I could be spending on a transformable figure. And like, is it really going to feel special on my shelf?
There's just the only thing
All right, hold on. Easy there, buddy. Easy. Let's get through Halloween.
Sorry. I just know what I'm getting Scotty for Christmas now. That's all.
So anyway, yeah.
The non-transforming figure he always wanted, but refused to admit to himself.
I don't even hate the head on this thing.
I never hate it.
Yeah, me neither. Thank you, Scott. Amen, brother. Hey, Scott, give me a high five. Yeah.
But everyone's buying the upgrade head. I think I'm sticking.
Did they give who Canadian accents? What are we talking about?
I'm going to give myself props there. I actually beat Joe to a dirty joke.
That popped up.
I love the head, eh?
That popped up when you were talking about Transformers 1. Rusty, that popped up about Transformers 1.
Yeah.
Every now and again, Orion said "a" at the end of when he was asking questions. Elita 1 had a French accent. Yeah, Elita 1 had a French accent. Yeah. She was Elita 1.
And the red in Prime is actually a red plaid.
Might be a little tipsy.
Bumblebee turns into a
buffalo plaid.
Yeah.
Jedi, that Rodimus from Takara looks freaking amazing, and yes, it'll be bought instantly.
Tyler, that actually sounds good.
Put maple syrup on the pop. Yeah, have you never had caramel popcorn before, Tyler? Like, what would the difference be?
Caramel is not maple syrup.
Thanks,
He's not wrong.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Well, you asked what's the difference, and I'm like,
what would we do without you?
Instead of peanut butter and mayo, they do peanut butter and maple.
Stop! Mention peanut butter and mayo again. I'm gonna kick you.
Oh God, you are a disgusting human being, Scotty.
Thank you.
You obviously drink heavily.
All right, Rusty.
Yes, buddy.
I was like, you know what? This was a pretty good debate in our group chat. I'm like, I'm going to try peanut butter mayo. It's fine.
Okay. All right. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
not something I need in my
Yeah.
life,
No.
right? Like I don't. Okay.
No.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But you should try it once just to have that experience.
No. I'm good.
No one's
I was thinking of you last
putting
night, E. My wife and I were out at this our local favorite Japanese spot, and
I can see the connection.
We were having dinner, and we had some monkfish liver, and I was thinking at the time I was eating that, I'm like, this is something that would make E cringe.
No.
So
E,
when he eats a fish, he thinks of you.
A raw fish liver.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
You try it, but you won't do peanut butter mayo.
No.
That is weird.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Hey.
dude, Tyler, I would go for that.
Oh, and then I forgot that.
This Robin's Prime is gorgeous.
Yeah. And I know I had said when you guys were talking about Toys R Us. I mean, maybe if they don't put 10 Toys R Us's within 20 miles of each other, it might help also.
They're not Walgreens, E. Like,
Well,
calm down.
Hold on, let me explain. Let me tell you something. In the city here in New York, we had a Toys R Us on 14th Street, a Toys R Us on 14th Street, and a Toys R Us on 34th Street, and one at 42nd Street. Four Toys R Us's at one point.
That's New York. New York.
And there's a reason
everything
why.
on every corner.
And there's a
There's
reason.
1 million people within 1 square kilometer. Like, come on.
Right?
Yeah, it's but these are the problems that they had. Sometimes there were too many stores within a certain amount of radius of each other for toys, and it's just not. Lionel Kitty City across the street, KB down the block.
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, for me as a kid, it was great. But
I mean, real quick, did you say there were 2 on 14th Street?
14th Street, 34th Street, 42nd Street. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. 14th, 34th, 42nd. Yeah.
Seriously, get this Rodimus Prime. It's gorgeous.
I know, man. I know. It's on the list. It's on the list.
He's just as tall as 86 Prime. So.
Hey Eric, I guess Z. I haven't opened my Studio Series Prime yet, but that's actually taller than the Legacy Megatron mold, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Legacy. Yeah, they're gonna have to heighten that Megatron if they're gonna put it in the Studio Series.
Yeah, well, they got one coming next year. Like
yeah.
I was stoked for the New Age one, but it's
Earthrise.
Yeah, it's Earthrise scale.
Earthrise scale.
They gambled and lost on that. It's a shame because it looks great.
Well, it's one of those things. Like even like that, the 86 Prime doesn't really fit in with the Legacy, the Earthrise, that stuff either.
No.
So I mean, I think you can like I'm going to keep my Earthrise Prime on my main chug shelf, and then when I'm having a hard time with the price though for that New Age one though.
Well, the New Age, yeah,
the New Age
has
Megatron
always been expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, well I know, but it's $100 for a chug essentially.
Right.
It looks
good. Yeah, but is it chug quality though?
No, it's better.
You know, it's going to be better quality, right?
What New Age?
The New Age Megatron.
The New Age Megatron is coming out.
I think they meant it to go with the Studio Series Prime.
Okay, so it's not Legend. You're not talking about the Legend scale one. Okay, all right.
No, not the Legends, like the chug size one.
Yeah, Earthrise is a good head shorter than the Studio Series.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'll find it. I'll send you a link.
Yeah. So the New Age chug scale, mainline scale, Megatron is about 100, 110.
Okay.
And it scales with Earthrise Prime.
105 on Shozi.
Okay.
I will send it to you.
The price is about right for third party for that size figure, but like I said, it's not going to work for most people.
Yeah.
I mean,
it wouldn't work for me at that size.
Yeah, it looks good. It's just I have a hard time. Like I just have a hard time pulling the price for that for what it's going to do.
Right.
But I mean, how much did we pull the trigger on for SS86 Optimus?
$0.
$0.
I don't want to hear your bullshit.
$0.
0.
I have exactly
Z,
two things
how much
from
you pay
Hasbro
for
in my
yours?
collection.
This is $90.
So, Joe?
90.
No, but I mean that Megatron.
No. Yeah, I get it.
$15 more, probably
Yeah, but
better
if he's a
quality
head
plastic.
if he's a head shorter than this, it's not going to work.
No,
Yeah,
I get it.
sure.
I get it. Like I'm just saying that we pulled $90 on a taller figure, right? So understanding that, but right.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I mean, I get it. I get.
Jedi took the target deal and got it for 65. Good
Oh,
on you, brother.
Good for you.
what?
You're just assuming that he may have done some shady stuff in a parking lot. You don't know.
No.
I mean,
In a
we don't
Target
know.
parking lot. It seems reasonable.
Yeah.
What do you mean it was $65 at Target? How did that happen?
He had a coupon or something. Or
Yeah, there was
$20
a
Target Circle 25% off
deal.
one
Yep.
toy right now. There's one going on right now too.
I hate living in Canada.
I know that free healthcare sucks, right?
Yeah, the clean
It's
air
not
stuff.
free, Scotty. We talked about this. Do you know what taxes look like? That's why I look at like your guys' collection
honestly,
and I go,
though-
I can't afford that because of my taxes.
Yeah, well.
wait, birthday discount? You get a birthday discount at Target?
The fuck?
All right, Jedi,
Target
you got to
bucks.
explain this. Or Lexi, if this
fuck
is
is
you,
Target
you got to
bucks?
explain this.
Oh my god, I saw Target Circle deals and I saw something else.
So what did you see, Rusty? Tell us.
No. I'm gonna go get a beer because apparently I haven't been drinking enough yet.
You haven't, because I'm pouring another one.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Eric Z, you wild man, you. Hey, Rusty, your zipper's
Am
down.
I the only one not drinking tonight?
No, I'm not. I got tea. Hey, Rusty.
Maybe you shouldn't be looking there, Joe.
Hey, it
Just
was you.
saying.
Hey, oh, you
Just-
should
I'm
have
just
presented
saying.
screen.
It's strange that your eye would immediately go to that area.
No,
I was
it's
just
not
curious
strange
that-
for Joe. Who are you
Yeah,
talking? Who do
no.
you think you're talking to, man?
I
I
was
don't
just
know.
curious if it looked different in Canada. I figured maybe the tip was white.
It's
Sure.
covered in maple syrup.
Ah, why's it got moose horns?
It hangs the other direction north of the border.
Hi, I'm Little Rusty. Oh shit.
Kind of a little off the rails here, guys.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
it's all-wheel
I'll
drive.
reel me in.
Now nobody has nothing to say.
Well, so my wife got me some stuff.
Awkward.
My wife got me some stuff. She saw this. I really like this at NJCC. So
Okay.
it's tumbler with all of the 80s tunes in it. Oh,
Nice. Is it a thermal cup or something?
my guess is it's probably just a cheap mug with a fancy
Okay.
printing on it, but it's a quote,
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
it's a
Double
knockoff. I'm
layered.
sure it's a knockoff Stanley.
yeah.
You know, let's see here. She got me a new Nats hat.
I mean, I don't
And
know who they are, but
the right up there above me, the Welcome to Cybertron metal sign there. It's got a Decepticon symbol, and then it says Welcome to Cybertron on it. So I got to find a place to hang that.
nice.
So then my big bad toy store stuff came in. I got the 86 Prime and the Trouble Bubble.
Oh, nice.
So
Is it the original Deco Trouble Bubble or the Python Patrol?
oh no, it's not that Python Patrol trash, but
Okay,
it's like I think this was supposed to be like the substandard whatever.
That's fine. A couple bucks off is good.
Well, it was about the same price, but the only thing I see that's wrong, and this is probably because it was shipped with the Prime on top of it, is just some creasing here. I mean, the box is getting tossed, but just some
Right,
creasing in the
exactly.
box.
Hey, yo.
Hey, there he is.
What's up?
Hey,
Yo, what's up, everybody?
There we go.
EE said we're getting off the rails, had to bring in some muscle. And really, by he
Eric
meant me.
Burgess is not here.
Oh man, if it was. Yeah,
But
I mean,
if you
that
listen,
was-
Very muscle.
if
he
you
was.
listen real careful, you can hear sleeves cry.
Mm,
There you go, Derek.
right.
So should I be collecting GI Joe?
No.
No.
Only if
Oh
you
my
want to.
God.
And
Hey,
if you do,
if
you
you
can cherry pick.
if you start, you're not gonna stop.
Every time I do walk into Toys R Us and I see that classified series, man, and just it just looks so good.
Did you do Joe when you were a kid?
I did, yeah. I collected Joe and Transformers when I was a kid, and Masters of the Universe, right? So, yeah. So when I see the classified stuff, I'm just blown away.
If you're
It brings
buying
back-
Joe's from Target, just get it. Walk out the store, they'll never know it's gone.
You
every
heard it.
time
You
I
heard
go
it.
over there-
You heard it. You
every
heard it
time
here
I go
first,
there-
ladies and gentlemen.
Every time I go there, oh yeah, we got it in stock. Just can't find it. I wonder why.
I wonder why. Yeah, exactly. I was okay. So I was going to accuse Derek of being a klepto. That we didn't. But anyway, maybe it's.
I tell you what.
No, I don't need to steal my toys.
Was that
He doesn't need
that
to. He
freaking
gets to.
ramen toy, great white or great shark or whatever it is. The mask vehicle that they released.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
the
about it?
Thunderhawk, whatever it is.
I was tempted. I was like, do I want to get into mask? Because
No, you don't.
No.
Yeah, I already got the. You talking about the ramen toys version or just
yeah,
Mask
the
in
ramen.
general?
There is no official version of that car.
Well,
No, well, I
remember-
ordered two. I pre-ordered two of them on the announcement, so I can
Yeah?
get the early bird price.
Okay,
So now I'm just waiting for them to come in.
nice. Yeah, man, it looks good. It looks
Mhm.
good, and I'm gonna give it to him. I have my criticisms, everybody knows it, but I'm gonna give it to him in that it looks very, very solid, and it is a piece we never got. It was
Mhm.
never released from in the main line. So hey,
Yeah, their mask line is not disappointing so far
Yeah.
because even the Gullwing, the
that's
Thunderhawk
good.
is good, and I
Yeah.
got all the versions of that one with the exception of the one they did for Joe Fest. That's
Yeah.
the one. That's the one that I need. But that's gonna be a minute before I get that one because on eBay right now it's averaging like $400-500.
What the Gullwing?
The Goldwing, the Joe Fest version.
Was it
Remember,
the Nemesis
Bacon had the
one?
shattered glass one.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, I got you.
Joe Fest had the one. It was like black and the red trim or something like that. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I have the original release of that one, the re-release with the stickers,
Mhm.
and the shattered glass one. I need that.
Yeah.
I need that Joe Fest one.
Oh! My New Age blaster is in Toronto.
Nice.
Oh, I got mine in.
I don't want to
mine
hear
in the
your
other day.
bullshit. I don't want to hear your bullshit, Derek. I don't have
And
mine
you're
yet.
gonna hear it anyway. I got mine in the other day.
Did you open it?
So
Did you check it out yet, or
No, I haven't taken it out yet.
okay? Man, you've definitely gone
I
down
need-
that legend.
I need something.
rabbit hole.
I need something for Monday night.
Scotty, good job, buddy. We sucked him in.
Oh, we sucked him in good.
He's
But,
deep into
uh,
that legend.
Oh no,
stuff.
well,
to
here's the
speak-
thing. Anything that comes out blaster related, I'm getting anyway. So
Understood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I get you. I feel you.
Mhm.
I have to wait for Magic Square because the Magic Square or the New Age stuff's gonna be too small for me. I already dabbled in the.
You're not a
Magic Square
blaster
one-
fan until
the
you have
Magic Square one already came
the
out.
Steel Blaster.
Which
Yeah, I
one?
need
Sorry, is he?
You're not a blaster fan unless you have the Mega Steel Blaster.
Mega Steel Blaster.
The company only ever did two figures, and they're both trash. They did Megatron and they did Blaster.
And you have it.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Derek,
So-
have you got
He's throwing down.
SS86 Blaster?
He's throwing down,
Show
Derek.
it. Show it.
Oh
It's in
my
the basement.
God, this thing is terrible.
It's in the basement.
Oh,
Yeah. It's in the basement, and you're talking about it.
oh God, this.
First of all,
I've got to look at it now. What is it? What are you looking at,
Hold
Ron?
Send me-
hold on,
send me
hold
the-
on,
Mega
hold
Steel
on.
Blaster.
Send me the
Trash.
picture and I'll share it
No, I'm
so we
giving
can all make fun of it.
Oh, I
Oh,
can look it
excuse,
up right now.
excuse
Send me
me,
the blaster was
Rusty. Oh,
trash.
You think you're the only one that can
What?
push buttons around here? Hold on.
But I could push the right button.
Yo,
I know, and I'd be out of here. Here, look at this thing.
Here it is.
Look
Yeah,
at how. Look at
rad.
that.
But I'll get it
Oh.
anyway.
I kind of dig
If it
it.
comes up on a table somewhere, I'll
Really?
definitely get
It's
it.
I like the stylized version of it.
I like the
Yeah.
helmet.
That blaster is about 10, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, now that I've gotten most of my tune stuff out of the way with regards to Masterpiece, I'm looking at some of the more stylized stuff and thinking that's a nice addition to my collection.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember I saw
It's
that
decent.
one, and the KFC, the KFC one was similar. I like this KFC one better, of course.
Is it
So
the
it was
vac
just like,
metal
okay,
one?
huh?
Is it the vac metal one? The KFC, the vac metal? Blaster?
No.
That thing's sexy.
I mean, I have that one, but yeah, that was pretty dope too. I got that one, the standard one, the twin cast one. The RHP crew got me for my birthday that year, and because I was chasing that one for a minute, and I couldn't find it. Nobody was giving it up, so I was like, okay,
Paul thinks Blaster's a snitch.
I don't understand that comment. Why is he saying Blaster's a snitch?
Paul, you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to elaborate,
there, brother.
Grimlock did eat him.
I don't know what that means.
It's
He's
referencing the comics.
Oh, you talking about the Marvel run? Come on, Paul.
Okay,
Come on.
now we're messing with Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's yeah. I know what he's talking about. Yeah. I don't really pay attention to the Marvel run when it comes to Blaster.
Paul must be.
It's like me paying attention to Blaster on the Marvel run. It's like people paying attention to Shockwave on the Marvel run. They just can't believe that he was a conniving Decepticon out to destroy Megatron when he's so loyal on TV.
Paul, are you from Europe? Are you from across the pond?
Mm.
Is that
Probably
why you're
Europe
in Marvel comics?
Sorry, Derek, did you get SS86 Blaster?
Say again?
SS86 Blaster, did you get that version too? Or?
That's how you sound right now.
To everybody?
You said the Studio Series?
Yeah. SS86 Blaster, you have it?
Yep, I got the Studio Series. I got the 86 Studio Series Blaster.
Okay.
I bought one. Look, I got 3 of them. I bought one to open. And Sean, so I bought one in the box to keep in the box. Sean, so I said, "Oh, that looks so cool." I was like, "Oh, fuck." Then I gave that one to her, and then I bought another one. So then I got that one in the box. And she showed that one off to all her coworkers. And, yeah, look what I got. Like, that's my Blaster, damn it. Put it back in the box. So
Paul,
I ended up buying like three different versions of that one. And actually, I got it at a good time too because Target had it on sale for like $20, and I got it. And that's when I got it. So not sure why they had it on sale for $20, but I didn't ask questions. I just went and got it.
Now he hasn't said South, Central, or North America, so I think he's still technically across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Which pond? There's only one. Never mind.
He lives in America. He
I mean, technically, Canada is North America, right?
It is.
So,
sure.
Technically.
Those Mexico, by the way.
Except when it comes to the health insurance.
Isn't Mexico Central?
We already went over this.
Yeah.
I'm coming around on health
bring
insurance.
up old topics. E, how come your camera's off? What's going on? Are you naked from the waist up, or
no?
His camera's always off.
Yeah.
Like you watch.
Only on Hangout.
Do you watch Realmhattan Project? Do you watch Hangouts?
No.
Yeah, because I don't know what Derek's talking about. Because my camera's always on the show.
You'll see him the first 10 minutes of any show, and then you see Grimlock
and then the camera goes off.
Yep.
Grimlock.
He is our resident recluse.
Gotcha. You know what? I actually I don't know. Like, I need like one of you guys to message me on Mondays at 7:58 to remind me of ET. I keep forgetting about it. I'm like doing stuff around the house.
Why do
and
we
the
have
next
to
thing
pay?
I know,
You got
I'm
a
like,
fucking
Hey,
you
you
got
have
a
a
fucking phone, don't
hey,
you?
hold on, no,
because
I got
I'm
this. I got this.
asking from
I got
my
this. I
Realm
got
of
this. I got
Collectors
this.
brothers to help me out.
Hey, yo, Rusty.
What's up?
Rusty, what kind of
What's up?
smartphone you got?
I got an iPhone.
Nice.
Fuck. Anyway,
What do you mean,
there's a
fuck?
clock
As an
function.
IT guy, you want to choose Android over
Of course he is.
iPhone?
If he's an IT
Goddamn
guy,
right.
they're gonna choose.
Good
right.
Lord
Android.
Almighty.
There's a clock on there that has alarm functions. You can set it yourself. Yeah.
Hold on.
Matter of fact,
let me look.
you can go in there and
Hey,
say
Siri.
and set it to
How do I set an
He's
alarm?
from Canada. The government does all that stuff for him.
ETR. Derek says, "Stop
Should
what the
go
hell
out
you're
on
doing
iPhone.
and watch
You know
ETR." God damn it.
I know what I could be doing, Derek.
Yeah.
I thought I could ask for some help. Making up excuses.
Apparently not.
You
So
know-
Android, eh?
You're amongst family. We tell you how it is, not what you think it is.
Gotcha.
You know.
No
Yeah.
support. No support from the Realm fam.
Hey, yo, this
Oh,
is
it's
Hangout.
support. It's
This is
just
Hangout.
it's
This
just
ain't
real
Tuesday
support.
nights.
It's hard.
This
It's
is
harsh love,
Hangout.
is what you're telling me.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If I
there's going
don't
to
like you, I
be
wouldn't say anything to you.
more reveals this weekend at London Comic Con.
Yeah, of course. It's 27th, right?
Oh,
it's this
man.
weekend.
Yeah.
This
London Comic Con. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
London, UK.
Thanks for that.
Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I saw a picture of prototypes of the HasLab Optimus and Ultra Magnus, the robots in disguise one.
There's
In a
going to
case.
be new Joe reveals this weekend.
That's right.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Tell you one thing, I
And
wish-
said
Wanna know?
MCU fans will be happy.
Okay.
Is that the MCM Comic Con?
Will they?
What's exactly? Yeah, MCM Comic Con, London Comic Con. Yeah.
Well, he didn't say Marvel. He said MCU. That's kind of a different slice.
MCU. Why would MCU fans be happy this
No,
weekend?
we said MCM Comic Con, and this is also this is Repop. So
MCM Comic Con, London Comic Con, same thing.
yeah,
And Dan, he works for the Marvel Legends team, I think posted that MCU fans are going to be happy with what's revealed this weekend. Okay? All right. we
Did
all got
any
it
of you
now.
guys get the Giant Man?
No.
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 Okay.
Just
Wow.
My Marvel Legends is only. Well, my Marvel in general is just X-Men related, so.
Hmm.
I don't do MCU, Avengers, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. It just becomes too much of a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
that's fair.
Yeah, my MCU stuff is basically just 97, not the new figures for 97 X-Men, but that team. So I'm
I
kinda
heard
sticking to that.
What?
Paul says there's already complaints about Giant Man on Reddit. I heard some complaints
Of course there
about
are.
About missing pieces.
some of the hand,
What,
like the hand articulation or something like that.
I didn't hear
face,
anything about
eyes,
that.
and antenna.
Yeah, I saw one or two people saying that they were actually missing pieces. So
That's a bummer.
yeah, I mean Hasbro will send them out, but it is
Yeah,
a
they'll
bummer.
they'll make it right, but still, it's a bummer.
It is a bummer when you waited this long and you get it. It's like,
It's
where's
not
my missing
great.
piece?
I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like what makes it worse is the fact that it's a well-known company that's made to order, for lack of a better term.
Mhm.
You know,
I mean, what I would say is that it can happen to anybody.
I get that.
I mean, remember
it's-
they're not
you
the
can't-
ones packaging it.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you have your companies of that level have their QC teams that will go in, but the reality is that you're not checking every box. You're literally doing a small portion of them, and you're using something called an AQL level quality assurance, which basically means you open up a certain percentage depending on the AQL level that the company chooses to be adhering to. And if that percentage passes, then you would pass the entire production run, even though something could have went wrong halfway through the production run and you never see those. So, but the nice thing is that of course it's Hasbro, so everybody will easily get taken care of, right? When you're that big of a public company, like you can't.
Well, they order so many extra to like part out for.
Yeah, they know that they're gonna have lost shipments,
Yeah.
issues. I mean, yes, they say yes, they're making whatever the amount is that you see for the final product, but there's always more. As
They
you saw,
also
they just had the vault sale with whatever some things that they had left over sitting in their
Yeah.
vaults, and it's
and,
not that
and if
big a
the
deal.
issue is big enough, they also have the clout that they can tell the factory drop everything and print another run of these, of these small extra pieces and do it right now, and we need it out by X date, or we're never giving you a PO again. And that factory will go to town. They will work 24/7 to get that taken care of.
Yeah, that's a big account, so yeah, they will.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So, I feel bad for people. I'd be pretty upset. I mean, yeah. Look, I got a Dragonfly hopefully coming within the next 2-3 weeks. And if it was missing, if it was missing Wild Bill, I'm gonna be a little upset. Yes, I know they'll make it right, but I'd still be like, damn, I waited almost a year and a half for this, and yeah, I don't want to have an issue. So I get it.
I hear you.
It's not like they bought from Ramen Toys, and yeah, you get what you deserve if you get fucked up by them. I don't feel bad for people who buy from Ramen. Yeah, I said it.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that statement. Based on the fact that I got it coming.
Listen, I love you all, right? Don't get me wrong. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, 10 times, yo, it's on you now. The way he talks to people, the way he reacts to shit. What? Deal with it if the hat don't fit is what he told people. Deal with it. The fuck? You charging me Mayfex prices? This ain't a $20 Marvel Legend that don't stand. That Brave Star was $100.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with it. Deal with it. The fuck you deal with it.
Right.
Friggin' Eric Z done lost it.
I guess I broke him somehow. I don't know why.
I was going to say E is triggered right now, and Z is losing it.
Yeah. Small company, I understand.
I love Ace, but I'll never buy from him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a small company. There's things that can go wrong with a small company that aren't going to go wrong as often with larger companies because you have more resources to protect yourself against that stuff. It is not about the stuff going wrong. It's always about how he chooses to react to the shit when it hits the fan.
And that has always been my problem. Well, it wasn't my first problem with him, but my biggest problem with him.
Yeah.
He needs to, 1, shut up, or 2, hire someone that actually knows how to deal with customer service.
With PR.
Well, first and foremost,
PR.
He doesn't own Ramen Toys. He answers to people. He answers to the people that actually do own Ramen Toys.
You think he doesn't own it?
No, Ace does not own Ramen Toys. Ace works for Ramen Toys. So there are other owners.
Ramen Toys.
Well, then the owners are dumb as rocks.
There are other people that own Ramen Toys. He's just their front guy. My thing is, they need a different front guy at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because he's really, making them look like shit.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought Ace was the owner.
Yeah, I thought
I always thought he was
not the owner. Y'all heard it from me, and y'all heard it here.
Okay.
Ace is not the owner of Ramen Toys.
Huh.
Ace has no stake in ownership of Ramen Toys. Okay.
Then those guys are dumb as rocks to be.
Yeah, they really are. And look, Ace is the John Warden of Ramen Toys. He works for him, and then at some point he will be out the door. So
I don't know if he actually does any designs. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Jedi's asking if he's a designer.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does, if he has any influence on it, but
well, he's definitely a
spokesperson.
Yeah, he the spokesperson. Yeah, he's the spokesperson.
I thought it was just him. be honest with you. It's
Mm.
it sounds
Oh,
like it's
Well,
well, there's
the way he makes it seem, where he's the one who's physically doing the QC inspections on his video, and I
yeah,
mean that's how
right.
he comes across.
he
So
is
I mean,
Ramen's front guy.
okay,
Wow.
I'm
I
not saying
didn't
you're wrong. I
realize.
believe you.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
definitely know
I believe
more
you
than
too.
we do with dealing with these companies with the things that you're involved in. So yeah, I'm
Yep.
just like I just always thought it was him. Don't change my
Yeah.
opinion on Ramen Toys or Ace. Actually, it just
Oh no, it will
makes it
never.
worse to me now.
That's but see,
Makes
but
it
Agreed.
see,
worse.
Right.
and that's the thing. That's what makes it worse because because of that fact. You got a guy that's just running loose in your company, just saying wild shit. But at the same time, they're not gonna do anything about it because first of all, they're already IP infringing, and they're already doing a lot of things that they ain't
Hmm.
supposed to be doing anyway. So why give a fuck about what he's actually doing and what he's saying? As long as they're not long as he's not holding them liable by saying specific things, and because Ace is very careful in the things that he does. Him responding to people and the way he talks to people, that's just a matter of people and how that's just a human thing. But as long as he's not legally doing anything that's endangering them as a company, then they're going to allow him to do everything that he wants to do on that platform. So,
Hey, look,
and also it attracts people even more when he's doing it. As the old saying goes, and Scotty, controversy creates cash, and that's been a thing that's existed for years now. So, and that's every company.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and like you talking about IP infringement. I'll be honest. I mean, I hate to say this, but it don't bother me that he's doing that. I mean, I buy third-party
Yeah,
transformers, so I'd be a hypocrite if
exactly.
I said I have an issue with him doing unlicensed stuff.
Hmm.
I fuck
Hmm.
with him about his unlicensed stuff because I don't like him personally. So I
Hmm.
like to fuck with him. I like to go on his Instagram and start tagging Paramount Pictures and Tom Cruise and all those things. Like, hey guys, have you seen this?
I would
Yes, I
say
do
though
it
that
just to fuck with Ace
I would say though
and
that what
his
he's
fan base.
yeah what he's doing with what he's doing with Aces of Aviation, the A Team ban, that bridge layer are right now at least, especially with the bridge layer, markedly different than the Ramen Racer and the mask stuff, with the exception of the Great White, right? Like the Gull Wing, because that is like knockoff Phil, right?
Hmm.
Whereas
Mm,
Aces of Aviation are not knockoffs.
no,
They
they're not.
right. So there's a distinct difference, but there's two different lanes he's operating in.
You can't knock off the Ghost Rider because it was never produced, right? So it never
Well,
came out, so he's not
well,
knocking that off, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
yeah.
mean, if you're
The
Okay.
still
bridge
doing the
layer,
design,
he's yeah, and he made
well, the
changes to
Bridge
it, not
Rider is an
many,
actual
but
military vehicle.
exactly. And the bridge layer in the end is an actual military vehicle. He's taking
That's
the
what. Yeah,
idea from Hasbro. Yes, we know,
right.
we all know this.
No,
We are not stupid.
That's why I linked it in with the Aces of
Yeah,
Aviation, which is
the
yeah,
tank. The
different.
same thing with the
Which is
tank.
different than
yeah. Like
the
it's a tank. You know,
Right, it's a tank.
the Gull
you're
Wing.
you're you're trying to cash in on the GI Joe hype. Fine, whatever.
Right, right.
I don't hate your prices either on these things. They're not that bad. Um, your fan
it's
base
like
is delusional, and you yourself are a fucking idiot, and you don't
they're
know how to
like
talk to
they're
people.
like they're like fans boys, right?
I don't know,
They
man.
they love what they love, and there's
I don't
nothing
know.
you can
It
do
seems
that's
like
going to deviate them
the
from.
Ace people, the Ace fans are way more
Rabid,
You
rabid.
fanboys,
gotta be
rabbit,
you gotta
than
be
fans
you gotta
boys
be
do.
a special kind of fan to take the kind of bullshit that Ace throws out there and still go back and continue to buy their product.
Exactly. I think some of my favorite comments is where people are telling Ace that he's doing the Lord's work. I'm like,
Mm,
wow. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, it's like, guys,
mm.
come on, come on. I mean, just stop, just stop. And again, Ace has partnered with. Well, I don't. I'm not. Let me not say partnered, but he associates himself with those podcasts that like to really bash on Hasbro. So he's getting that. Marvel Legend fan base that think Marvel Legends are too expensive and GI Joes are too expensive and fuck Hasbro. He's getting that fan base. That's where his. So they're going to defend everything he does right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of waiting for Retro Blasting's latest video based upon the layoffs for Hasbro.
I hope they don't do it. Look, more people losing their jobs. It's not something to be made fun of. It's not something to laugh at.
Oh, it's done.
I know, yeah. But no, I'm like for these
Retro Blasting?
YouTubers or anybody to get on there and say whatever you will about Hasbro doing these layoffs. People have now lost their jobs and have to reassess their life right now. It's nothing to laugh at. I don't know if anybody here has ever actually been laid off before.
I have.
It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks.
It's a
Especially
shock.
when you don't see it coming and you
Yeah.
don't know
Mhm.
what's coming. You know,
Yeah.
within the last 3 years, I have survived 2 layoffs now in my company.
Those
So,
those Friday afternoon meetings are not pleasant.
They are not at all.
You know,
I'm
so
back.
welcome back.
I
Some
got it worse than that. If you could say that. I got it worse than that. They did the layoffs October of 2022, forced me to decide to reduce my team to 1/3 of what it was with the same amount of work output. I did. I rearranged it. We were successful in doing so. And then their plan all along was to merge my team with someone else's. And so that's what they did in February of 2023 and then let me go in March of 2023.
Yeah, that sucks.
Without actually the benefit of the layoff,
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with everybody else, yeah.
Yeah.
When my company did it the first time about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, it just out of nowhere, we had one of our normal monthly town halls, right? That they always do.
Oh, the
Everybody's logged in. Everybody, logged into the. We're all actually. It was that day we were all in the office too. They did it when we were all in office, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That way you can leave your computer behind and.
No. They let you keep the computer. They let you keep the laptops.
Oh, really?
That's nice.
Indeed, let you keep the laptops.
Wow.
CEO comes on and he's talking and he's crying. In the 20-something years that my company, has been open, more than 20 now, it's the first time they ever had to do layoffs in their entire
That's fair.
history, right? So they were upset about it, right? This was all post-pandemic, and we all know what happened with the economy. Indeed, my company took a hit. But what they did, what's up, Kale? But what they did was they told us this thing, right? They told us that this was going to happen. They told us the amount that they were going to lay people off. And then they told you within the next half hour, you're going to receive an email saying if your job was impacted or not. So now this meeting is over. Everybody's sitting in the office, just staring at their computers, waiting to find out if they're getting laid off.
Right.
And it was absolutely fucking nerve-wracking. And then you start seeing people around you slam their computers down. This one's crying in the corner. Oh, they got laid off, and you're just staring at your emails. Where's mine coming? Just praying while you got your colleagues around you getting laid off.
Yeah.
Praying that it's not you. Survivor's guilt when it's all over.
Yep.
But at least it only lasted for like a half an hour. So the way
it took about 40 minutes for me to get mine. And then you know what we did afterwards though? Real quick, Scott. You know what the entire office walked out afterwards and went to the bar. The entire office of everybody not the people who got laid off, the people who were still working. It was like our manager was like, "Y'all can go home. Let's leave. You go work from home, do whatever." We all went to the office. The second time they did it, it was on Monday, and they did it while we were all home. So I'm just sitting there staring at my computer. This was back in May of this year.
Yeah, my company, the way they choose to do it is that in September, they announced to everybody that in October, there were going to be layoffs. And that you could choose right now to voluntarily resign and take 2 months severance, or the layoffs would come in October and you'd only get 1.
Oh,
So they gave 16 weeks severance. When they did this, I know. See, it's funny you said that because overseas the laws are different. They have to give at least a month notice about layoffs that are coming. So everybody in the U.S. yes got laid off that day, but everybody in Europe, and I forgot what other countries, because my company's global, new layoffs were coming, but had to wait for all the legal things to go through before they got laid off. That's
There's some
rough
laws
too.
like that in the U.S. too, but it depends on the percentage of workforce that you're laying off. And so we were able to stay underneath that, but also at the same time that they told everybody, here, you can take voluntary time. They told all of us managers that were sticking around, okay, here it is. Here's what your goal is from a budgetary standpoint. Performance review everyone and get to a number.
So yeah, with these layoffs that are going on with Hasbro right now, I hope these guys.
So
don't.
sorry,
They did it
Clay,
last time.
coming in at a low point in the show for some reason. How's it going, man?
And you're muted,
Tell
Khaled.
us something good.
I mean, nothing too exciting here. Just got my HasLab Giant Man in. So
I was getting ready to ask you. I saw the video.
I
I
saw
Are you
that.
missing any
Oh,
pieces?
hold
Are
up.
you missing
Calais.
any pieces?
Put him in like highlight mode and
Yeah,
right.
Calais.
Yes,
I
boss.
noticed.
Showed up.
I noticed also your arms were folded, like you were like upset about this whole purchase. So I saw
Oh,
the
no.
video that you put out on it. So what's your overall take on it?
I'm actually pretty surprised. I actually like it a lot better than I thought I would. So
Okay.
here's the Giant Man from HasLab. So
Looks
Yeah,
sturdy as hell.
yeah.
it is.
You,
It's actually
do
a
you
lot more
have the
stable.
Sentinel?
I had the Sentinel. I've had 2, and I sold them both at shows. So
Oh, okay.
it's both my Sentinels are fine. They didn't have the wobbly knee issue. Like a lot of guys, Sentinels are
Yeah,
kind of
nah,
floppy
me
at the
either.
knees, so you
Nah,
have to tighten them.
I was asking you to see. I was asking you because I wanted to see them side by side. You know, I wanted to.
Oh, I have Galactus. That's the only thing that I have.
Yeah,
I
I
still
saw
have
that.
my Galactus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can bust that. So Galactus is quite a bit larger because I think
Yeah.
this is only like 24 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Galactus
the
is
That's
26,
26,
right?
Sentinel
Galactus is at I
26.
think 32. I think
Yeah.
quite a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Just with the
Yeah.
head,
Because
the head and
the
everything.
Sentinel is 26 inches, I believe. Yeah,
Okay.
26 inches.
Yeah,
I
let
know
me
it's a little
grab.
taller than that Giant Man.
Yeah. Let me grab one.
I don't know why I always assumed you were in your basement, but
It's
clearly
kind
it
of
was
like
steps
the
down. You're
boiler
not in your
room
basement.
more. Kind of like where Quasimodo hangs out. I like to joke with everybody. I'm stuck in the boiler room.
According to the interweb, Giant Man is 24 inches tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's about
That's what
right.
he just
Well,
said.
Sentinel's 26.
Galactus.
It's 32.
Keep talking. I'm doing some Googling.
So there you can see there's quite a big difference in the size right there.
Mhm.
32
Yeah, that's nice,
inches on Galactus.
actually.
Yeah.
That Galactus
What?
looks so good.
Which I'm cool with because I don't think I'd like it if Giant Man was as big as Galactus. Like this should be the biggest figure in your Marvel collection, right?
Yeah.
Nobody-
Yeah.
Galactus, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, unless there was like what are the Celestials would be bigger, but I don't need.
Well, he is a
in my
Celestial.
He is,
collection.
yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
like,
Oh.
the other ones, yeah, like
Yeah.
Tribute.
The idea
is that,
guys,
you know,
Eternity.
The Sentinel's
Yeah.
22 inches.
But I mean, Galactus has the light up features, and it's just bulkier, so you know it
Mhm.
costs more, but it looks
Right.
good. But it should, right, for the price that you paid.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Absolutely.
This
Plus,
was
it
a
comes
lot
with three
less.
figures.
I think what 180 for that for the Giant
And
Man?
then with the Giant Man, they didn't have all the unlocks to it. So
Right.
He was
Yeah.
more
All
than
the-
180 because the new Sentinel is 180 and it's not crowdfunded.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's about the
No,
same
it
price
wasn't
because this
200.
was
Giant Man was not 200. It was less than 200.
Was it?
yeah, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it was 180.
I think by
Was it?
the time tax came out, it was just around 200 or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the Sentinel was 329, and I think Galactus was like 359 or something like that.
Yeah, by the time taxes came out, it was
Yeah.
closer to 389 or something. Depends
Right,
on what state you're
exactly.
at. In California, so we get charged
Yeah.
a wazoo for taxes.
I bought 10 of them mugs. Sold 8 of them.
Yep. And so, like,
So-
I like the sturdiness. It doesn't want to fall over. The joints are tight. The fingers are a little hard to manipulate. They're really hard to pose in the beginning. So I had to do a hot water bath and put silicone oil just to get them to articulate. Just because it's like a softer plastic, and I was really worried about breaking the fingers off the knuckles or the joints. So I got them all after putting them under hot water and then putting some of this silicone grease, itty grease.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
so I've got a question. This is so the fingers, the 4 fingers, not the thumb.
Right.
Are the 4 fingers all the same length, or are they different lengths?
No, they're different lengths. So they look good.
That's quality, because a lot of our toys that get articulated fingers, literally all the 4 fingers are the same length. They're basically the same mold. But if they actually have different lengths, that goes an extra step.
I don't think the Sentinel had same length fingers, did it? No.
No, and they were harder plastic, so they're easier to
no.
manipulate. This is softer plastic, much like the figure. So when you bend it, you can kind of see that it takes a little more effort to get it to go, just because it's that soft plastic. And I'm always scared that it's going to break at that knuckle.
Break off,
because,
yeah.
and that's just terrifying.
Don't stress it. Yeah.
Yeah, so. And another thing was, like, when you make a fist, you can't make a tight fist with this plastic. So you can close it so it kind of looks like a fist like that, but you're never going to be able to make like a tight fist like that, So that's the biggest limitation with it.
So his
the
best,
face looks really good.
Thing to do with the hand is to do the 5 fingers to the face gesture.
Yeah. Yeah. Slap.
Can he hold up his middle finger? That's all that matters.
Of course we can.
Oh,
I had a feeling one of y'all was gonna say that. I'm looking at the middle finger because it has realistic length in the fingers. The middle finger is always, of course, the longest.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I got MP1. The first thing I did was flip the bird with them.
So another good HasLab. No complaints, really, Kale?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it for the price. I mean, I may not keep it on the long term. A lot of these HasLabs, I buy them just because I don't want to have FOMO. I don't want to miss out and then, like, damn it, I have to pay $400, $500 for this thing. Buy it now. You can mess with it. If you don't like it, you can always sell it at a show.
Yep.
Or whenever I have regrets, I always sell to my buddy Gort. He always gets my regrets. So.
Your sloppy seconds from HasLab. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And this might be one that might actually go up significantly from its original price because there weren't that many of them made.
Yeah,
compared to other HasLabs.
This one funded at what, like less than 20,000, right? 17 or 16? I can't remember.
It didn't even hit all the tiers, so
yeah, missed the last tier. The last tier was the scroll face, so we never got that.
Yeah. Collectors not being happy. Everybody was complaining, "Oh, the tiers suck," or there are no tiers. Well,
there we go. Well,
guess what? It was only $200 though. It's only $200.
What?
You want tiers, and the price goes up.
Although I've seen some people now come out since the Sentinel was announced to say, see, HasLab doesn't have to do, or Hasbro doesn't have to do the HasLab to do a figure of this nature.
Well, I think.
Well, it's no. Well, this Sentinel is new for them to do. They've never done this 97 Sentinel that they're doing as a made to order before. It's new for them, so we'll see how it goes. They did it with, I think the first time they did it for Marvel Legends was the Dragon Man a couple weeks ago. It ended. It was a pre-order window, and then that's it. It's done.
Yeah,
So
but that
now
was
they're
also
doing
significantly less expensive too, right?
Yeah, that was like $80. That was like $84, I think.
Right.
for like a 10-inch figure.
So I guess the video I was watching was saying that effectively everybody always defends the HasLab, saying they would never do these things as a regular style release, and that effectively the Sentinel takes that argument away.
Well, listen, for one, the Sentinel is about 4 inches shorter than the HasLab. Without any of the, it doesn't come with nowhere near as many accessories, or the figures, or the lights and sounds. This 97-1 is just a basic mold.
For 180
It's
bucks?
big. It's big, but it's you can't, if you want to compare, look at the Galactus. Look at how detailed that Galactus is.
It's a beautiful figure.
Yeah. And then look at the 97. It's just there.
Yeah. It's literally just a figurine.
Oh, sorry, Logan.
You should be.
Wow. I like it, Logan.
Wow, he comes in swinging. Of course, he doesn't have his.
He comes in with the Echo.
Yeah. Turn off your phone.
My phone's off.
Well,
something's echoing.
Got something going on with Echo.
Kick him out.
You know what? Hold on. Are you watching this and on here at the same time?
Nope.
Is Coon back there watching
Mike's headset?
He is.
Sorry, see, I just muted him. Yeah, it's definitely coming from him.
Yeah. Are you in the bathroom?
No.
Should you be?
That'd be Lou.
No.
Are you wearing a headset?
No.
And there you go.
Are you on speakerphone?
He's on the phone.
Oh, no, he's using the speakers from his computer or going into his microphone and feeding back into the feed.
Yeah.
That's just not me.
I thought you youngins are supposed to know technology.
He's
Better
the
than his old head.
son of dust. That explains everything.
Yeah, but Logan, you gotta try to fix that Echo.
I think we've seen enough with the Galactus.
I have it.
There you go.
Why are you trying to
That's sexy.
rain on Calais?
Look at that.
Sexy basement dweller.
He's not in a
I have
basement, though.
Question about YOLO Park boxes. Is anybody else's YOLO Park boxes just like tightly packed and a mess all the time?
Yes. Well,
What do you
not
mean?
mass, but they're tightly packed.
Okay, because
Well, they have to be.
But I mean, it's almost to the point, Derek, of there's barely enough room to get the packaging back into the box.
Yeah, they're tight.
And get the box closed.
I want y'all to take
I've
note. I'm
never
not
had
saying
that
a word.
problem. Okay, that's why I'm asking, because I'm wondering.
So
remember I said that I got a figure, but the box was crushed. I got a replacement. Well, the box on it is fucked up too, but it's not. So for the sake of ruining reveal day on Do You Even Transform Bro, but
You got
Nemesis
the
Prime YOLO Park.
Okay.
But the bottom flap wasn't closed, right? So the bottom of the packaging, the bubble was sticking out the bottom of the box, and the flaps were doubled over, right? So it wasn't closed properly. This wasn't closed properly, and the 4 clear plastic circles, 2 of them weren't even stuck to the box. They were stuck to the inside of the flap, and only the 2 on the sides were closed in the box. So, like, this won't close.
Do you know your delivery guy?
Should I punch him? Is that what you're
Oh,
saying?
I'm asking you. Do you know your delivery guy?
No, not directly.
Okay, so you don't know if he collects either and wanted to take a preview of it and see what it looked like for himself before he gave it to you.
That's not this guy.
Hey, Russell.
Have you really?
I've seen it done.
Really?
I've seen it done. So.
Okay. I mean, anyway, like this to me looks like it happened at YOLO Park, and I got it through Amazon. So the first one that was crushed and then this one, both of them came from Amazon, and I'm just wondering if
U.S. Amazon
Yellow
or Canadian Amazon?
Canadian Amazon, but I mean, it's still coming from YOLO Park.
Well, okay, because when YOLO Park sent, first of all, it's coming from overseas to get to this side of the country.
Yeah.
And it sits in a warehouse. You know, so depending on how long it's been sitting in the warehouse and where its destination is going, that could be a factor as well.
I just
But
had this weird feeling
it's-
like YOLO Park gave Amazon a bunch of boxes that didn't pass quality control, and they're like, "Here, Amazon, sell these for us."
it's a possibility.
You know
And
what I mean?
It could be
I
that.
tell you what, they're going to be at TFCon next weekend, so
Oh.
you can see how they get their boxes. You can see how he got his boxes, and
So when
compare the
Amazon
two.
takes a return, they do an analysis on the return to see if it's an open box or not, and if they felt like it wasn't an open box, it would have went back into stock.
That could be the other. That could be it too. But then again, this is a new release, so it wouldn't have been returned that fast.
I mean, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Anyway, I'm like, I mean, I don't know why I give a shit about the box so much, but I do.
Is the figure
Throw
fine?
them away anyway.
The figure's
right?
fine. I keep my boxes. I'm one of those guys.
The YOLO Park boxes, actually, I'm not keeping because I'm not going to put the figure back. I mean, because that means you're keeping the box because you want to potentially put the figure back into it. With YOLO Park is a model kit, so you're going to have to disassemble it and then put it back in the tray and then put it back in the box, and then
I guess it's
too much of a thing to do. So.
Like I'm not using the stands, right? So I'm leaving the stands in the packaging in the box. And
I use stands in mine, yeah.
Oh no, I like the stands. I just don't feel the need for them. I just put them on the shelf.
All these different ways that we collect.
Yeah.
There's my two guys right there. They're standing on the shelf. I'm like, I'm good.
That's your
anyway.
What?
No, that's your cue
for
box tightness.
Oh no! Look at the private chat.
No, I'm
proud of myself.
I know. I'm proud, and Joe, I'm proud of you too. But unleash the Kraken.
No,
No, let's not.
No, I'm sitting here. I'm struggling because on my
the Televiper.
Yeah, so one, he bends. Where am I going? He bends here, but not here. He's supposed to, but on the other leg, he bends here and not there. So
he needs a bath.
So.
Oh, by the way, has there been reports? Sorry, Dick. Has there been any reports of any SS86 Optimus that didn't have the feet backwards?
Mine has the feet backwards.
No, that doesn't have.
Yeah. Mine's bad. Mine's wrong.
No,
So,
I mean, he's asking, has there been any reports of the Optus not having?
Yeah, but that's
having the feet on correctly.
Right.
So it looks like everyone is getting the
feet backwards.
86 with the feet backwards.
Honestly, I don't care.
Yeah, everybody I know that bought one has it backwards. So.
I'm actually getting it from Jose next week. So
sorry, does it affect anything?
No.
Like the transformation? Nothing, eh?
Just aesthetic, I think.
It just looks. Yeah, it's red, blue, I think, and then it's.
You're only going to notice it if you're in the feet.
I understand why they assembled it wrong because it seems like doing it this way. It seems like that's how it should go because the blue outlines on the bottom. Mm-hmm. So it seems like that's how it should be, but it's not.
Well, this is what I'm wondering. Like, are people making an assumption that those feet are backwards, and that's how the factory designed it and assembled it?
You could tell in truck mode on the back of the trailer of the truck. You can tell that blue frame's supposed to be on the top, not the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So okay.
But it's not really that big a deal. If you don't mind it, then don't.
It sounds like something extremely nitpicky to me, but
it should be the other way. But I mean, like,
sure.
I'm not gonna go through the trouble of popping the pins out and switching them.
No, for a mainline figure, no.
No, I mean, it's a nice skill set to have, but I'm not doing
it. Get in the box. Okay.
Talking to Miss Rusty.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So other than the tight knees and every other Joe vehicle I've gotten, it's come with some type of instructions about how to put things together. I don't see any instructions in this box, which I don't really need them. But
What are you struggling with, Joe?
I'm not struggling with anything right now.
Oh.
I'm just talking about this trouble bubble. Like since it was like the substandard grade from Big Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Life in general. Joe is struggling. With
Having a
life
hard
in
time
general.
getting his GI Joe on his knees.
Nice.
Scotty took it to the next level for me.
Okay.
He gonna hit that button.
Yeah.
And on that note, it is almost 11 o'clock.
What does that mean?
It means that we're going to cut off the live broadcast and go unbroadcasted. We're gonna still it's a hangout. We're just gonna switch
I haven't
over to
finished my beer
unbroadcasted. You can finish your beer on unbroadcasted.
Thanks, Heath.
Yeah, we can talk about this.
Yeah, and then
Wait a
you
minute.
guys can
Roberson.
talk about all the inappropriate jokes you want.
Excellent.
So,
Nice job.
So Joe will
I
be
wanna
hanging on.
I want to thank you guys for popping on tonight. You know, Rusty, Kale, it was good to see you guys. You guys don't pop on often, so please
Yeah, for
come
sure.
more often. It was fun talking with you guys.
Definitely try.
Logan, it was nice to have you here too, even though your audio
Oh,
was good.
yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, now he got it working. Show's over.
At the end of the show.
The end of the show.
Notice
Stay
how
tuned.
that camera is off, but when it went on, it was very high, so you couldn't see anything about where Pooh was in his room.
I'll post the Hangout link in the group. Rusty, I don't know if you ever see it in the Facebook group, but I'll send it to you directly also. So if you want to pop
The
on.
Realm of Collectors Facebook group, right?
Yeah, I put it in there. Yeah, but I can send it to you also directly.
Sounds good, buddy. Whatever works.
Again, thank you all for coming on tonight. It's as always, it's been fun, and
Yes, sir. It's been a
hopefully
minute.
Joe did not get us canceled.
Does Joe
Yes, it's
typically
me.
get us canceled?
It's me. I'm the problem.
If it's gonna happen, I think it's gonna come from Joe.
Okay.
Say it with me now. Really?